What's up, y'all? We are back on 50 Shades of Life. I'm your girl, Raquel Ne'Cole, and this is
The Black Magnolia Talia.
the Black Magnolia Talia.
Oh Lord. Okay. I feel like I'm like a superhero or a villain. I feel like that was a villain.
Wonder Black Woman.
I feel like I'd be a better villain. I feel like.
Yes. So, I love asking questions, okay? If anybody knows me, that's literally what I do for a living, okay?
Yeah.
In addition to, on chapter 14, we were just talking about that, right? We gave you guys some really, really good advice in terms of if you're looking for a job, if you need a job, resume advice, little bit of that. I will have another time in another episode where we will specifically talk about that. But here on 50 Shades of Life, you guys, we talk about everything life: sex, relationships, job, finances, health, emotions, mental, physical, marriage, single life, whatever it is, literally everything life. That's why it's called 50 Shades of Life. So here we go. 50.
Yeah. It's 50 Shades of Life. Let's talk about your type. Are your pockets feeling light?
Does your man treat you right?
Is your sex game lame? Are you searching for some fame? Hey yo, cuz, let's talk about it. Sex, health, music, wealth, true to self, I knew myself. Boy, you better not lose yourself. But let me mind my own black business. Running up these digits, fresher than them dishes.
Tell your grant your wishes, I'm a tarot reading witness.
Yeah. 5-0. Yeah, 50.
Welcome to 50 Shades of Life.
So this is a different setup. So we wanted to have something fun. Ty and I have like random conversations or whatever. So this was kind of like a semi-game. And I want you guys to take some of these questions and go back. And I'm asking you guys too. Okay, so if there are certain ones that you want to answer, maybe all of them or maybe it's a few. Some answers will be literally like 1 minute, 1 second. The other ones may be like 5 minutes, right? But this is going to be a shorter episode. We just wanted to have some fun. This episode is What Would You Do? Okay, so Tal, you ready for these questions?
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Okay, they're going to be all over the place, y'all. There is no flow to this. I just saw some. I started screenshotting. I wrote some down. And then maybe some will come from this. All right. Mm-hmm. And Talia has a very interesting brain, so I'm going to pick at it. No.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And you can ask me back. But again, you guys comment below or whatever. We're on Spotify. We're on Patreon. So hit that subscribe button right now. Right now. Go ahead. But listen through the whole damn thing, okay? But we are on Spotify. We are on Patreon. We are on TikTok. We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. And we are on Twitter, even though we're not too active on there. But, or whatever they call it.
You know what we should do? What, before we get into this question, we should actually give you a little 50 Shades After Dark on Patreon behind a paid wall. So let that be something to think about. Like behind a little paid wall, we have like our little intimate discussions after dark. Yes. You know, you have to pay to get into that. But we'll talk about that later.
Or ask us. Ask us some questions, y'all.
Yes. Okay, we'll get into it. We'll save that for a later date. Okay.
Okay. All right. I don't even know if okay, this one has popped up. All right. So, you guys, y'all heard about the ones when the alien supposedly landed or whatever was in like the mall in Florida. Okay. And now we're starting to see more and more aliens popping up. The previous President Trump, he was like, look, I'm going to release everything. Them boys been here. We got this. We got that. Clearly, we're not the only ones out in the universe. You know what I'm saying? So, supposedly something the other day landed. I've been seeing all these things pop up. So, it could be on CNN. It could be on the news. It could be on TikTok heavily. And then all these people are like, oh, my God, yes, I saw this. So, Talia.
Mm-hmm.
What if an alien landed in your backyard? What would you do? What would happen?
If an alien landed in my backyard?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, I don't know. Well, okay. So I don't necessarily feel like you have to believe that an alien is out to get you, you know, that its mission is to destroy Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm not going to say that I would be particularly friendly, or I would probably hide, to be honest. I would probably run in the other direction. I don't think that I would be the person that's like, hi, let's make friends. I don't know. I would have to see, because some alien intelligence is coming and landing in my backyard. I would probably be afraid, okay? Mm-hmm. To be honest. Like, and you know, they're coming in a spaceship. Who knows what this looks like? Mm-hmm. But then again, could I really get away? Because obviously they probably have some other technology that we haven't even heard of or understand. So I probably couldn't get away. But that would probably be my first instinct. Although I would be incredibly curious. Yeah. But let's be honest, I'm Black. I'm probably going to run away.
It's going to yank your ass back like...
And then at that point, you know, there's nothing I can do. But at least I try.
Yeah, and I think that's like the scary part is, right, is like humans, we don't have any like superpowers. We can't run fast. We can't disappear. We can't camouflage. We can't, I mean, the one thing that people can do, some people can do is be like psychic. Or some people can, I don't know, flip or something, do some kind of gymnastics move or something. And the other thing is people speaking different languages. But that probably won't help you if a damn alien comes down here, you know. But they could be reading your mind. They could know where you're going to move before. They could not know. Are they big? Are they small? Are they like little minions? You know, or are they like 10-foot tall, big giants that's about to step on you? Like, we don't know what's out there. So that's the scary part, is we're so like helpless. Mm-hmm. Where we're like, all we know is to shoot and run. You know what I'm saying? And hide. They can lift your whole damn house up, your whole car. And you just sitting there like, ah! And they can take you to a whole new universe or a whole planet, and you ain't never been seen again. We don't know what the hell happened to you. The next one is, what if you could see into the future? Mm-hmm. Would you want that, first of all? And if you could see into the future, would you actually tell people? And I felt like this was a good one for you because you're a tarot reader.
Now when you say see into the future, like I can visually see what's going to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Whether it's 5 years, 5 days, 5 minutes, or 50 years, it's the future.
I wouldn't mind wanting to know. I don't think that I would mind wanting to know. I feel like it would be okay. I wouldn't mind wanting to know. I think.
Well, I mean, because I can see positive. You would be. Okay.
I can see everybody's, right. Like I know what's going to happen to the world and all that. Yeah. I mean, but you know, people probably wouldn't believe you. So I mean, you probably. Yeah, you probably. Well, it depends. I mean, what am I telling them? Am I telling them something
see in the future?
So I'm gonna get on TV and be like, I can see in the future. Look, call me now. No, I probably would never do anything so ridiculous. But let me see. If I could see into the future, and if there was something that I could do that I felt like was beneficial to help other people, if it was something that I learned from the knowledge, it depends. This is a nuanced question. Because if I was given a gift of sight, am I allowed to use the sight in any way that I want? Or is there a condition on it? So is it just like you can see it in the future, you can use how you want. You do what you want with it. Is that what you're saying?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So let's just assume that I can use the knowledge in any way that I want.
And it's not going to transform what the future may bring if you're altering it. Yeah.
Altering, yeah. So I would probably, depending on if I felt like any of the information that I saw would be helpful and beneficial and wouldn't cause too much chaos. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like if I had something that was very ominous, I think that would probably, that's such a crazy question, because then I would think too much. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to shut up in just a moment. But I would feel like if any of the information that I could share would be beneficial, then I would share it. And people could take it or leave it. That's all you could do. Take it. You could think I'm a crazy person or not. Yeah. That's all I would do.
I don't think I would want to know, because I feel like it would give me anxiety times 700. Because like I'm thinking about like, oh, what's going to happen with the world? Oh, what's going to happen with my parents? Oh, how am I going to pass? Oh, how, you know, like how is this going to happen to my kids? Or, oh, they're going to be great, you know, with doing this. And it's not like you kind of take away from like the joy of like what is going, or the you can receive fear from that, right? Because now you know what to expect. So it's a fear almost for me. Like, I'd be like, man, I know May 15th, this is going to happen. Like, that's scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, I would be, you know what I'm saying? I would be all over the place. So what do you guys think? If you could see into the future, would you guys tell someone that you can see? Like maybe a close friend or the news, right? Or TikTok. Or would you kind of keep it to yourself? And would you, I don't know, like, would you tell people, like how Talia said, how she would say, hey, you know, because the thing is, like you said, like if you tell someone, hey, don't get in a car on this day and this time, are you really going to, kind of like Final Destination, you know what I'm saying? Like, but death is going to catch up, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even want that. I don't even want that. I'm good being a normal human being who has that. So, you know, no, I'm good.
I wouldn't mind. It'd be okay.
All right, next question. What if you won $1 million? What would you do?
Ooh, I've thought about this a lot. It's coming, baby. Either if I win it or make it. Whatever.
Yeah, especially when that lottery hit $1 billion. I was like, I ain't even play that boy, but let me tell you what I would do. Okay. Bruh.
Okay. So, are you saying I won it?
You won
I won
$1 million.
Okay, I won $1 million. All right. So I've won it. And then I'm gonna, pay whatever taxes I have to pay on and take whatever I have from that big lump sum of money. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is decide. So it's cash. I've got cash, right? A big amount of cash, whatever
It's in your bank account, girl.
Okay, it's in my bank account. Okay, so it's in my bank account. I'm going to talk to a financial advisor and a planner, and I'm going to see what I should invest in. I actually would sit with it for a while. But okay, so the first thing I would do, honestly, is after I talk to my financial advisor and planner, there's a lot of business ideas that I have that I want to do. There are dreams that I've had for a long time. I'm not going to share all of them, but
Name your top one.
Well, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Besides releasing my book, which I want, that's going to come out, you guys. It's coming out in 2024. Y'all got to get ready for it. It's coming. Hey, I'm announcing it here. And I would love to make an album as well, because that would be fun. And when you make an album, you can pick the musicians that you want because you get the money to pay them, right? So you don't have to, so you can pay those. I would make an album. But you know what? Honestly, I haven't had like a great vacation. I've taken some small vacations, but honestly, I would take a wonderful month-long vacation.
Damn, month. Whoa.
Yes, a whole month and just relax. I need one. I've been working since I was 15. I'm tired. Okay?
Tiede.
That's exactly right. Exactly. So I take a month-long vacation in the sun, relax, swim in the ocean, do my thing. Then after that, where I feel like how I can invest my money, then I would build my house from scratch. From the ground up. Yes, from scratch. And I've already planned the house that I want. So I would do that.
What's your style house? Let me ask that. What is like your ideal house look like? And what
we talked about it. You called it this may be more than modern contemporary. This may be just modern. But it won't be storage containers, but it's kind of like, I guess, in that style. The whole front part is glass. The third floor is gonna be my bedroom. That whole third floor is my bedroom.
Dang.
And it's got like a balcony on the front. It's so cute. I'm gonna have my little garage on the side over here. I'm gonna have a backyard.
Y'all see her visually put this out there, like she said, manifestation.
Yes, I can actually visually see it. Okay, so then I'm gonna have like a little rose garden in the back. I thought about a pool, but then I'm like, I'm not really a pool girl.
Where would you live though? Like, and where would this house be? In what state? In what environments? Is it the ocean?
I was
the forest,
thinking about this.
Like what?
I was thinking about this, but I am a Southern girl. So I would probably still stay. I loved North Carolina. I liked the climate. I liked it there. So I'm still so I like California. California is dope. It's just I feel like it would be really expensive to build this particular house there. And I like Florida because it's warm and I like the ocean. So I would like to, but I'm iffy about the alligators. So
And hurricanes.
and I thought about Texas. So I don't know. I'm still thinking on that one. So I'm not really sure. Maybe still North Carolina. But I like greenery. I like to have I like nice outside. I can go to walks and to the park and the lake and all that. So maybe something like that.
I love it.
But I don't know. Maybe I haven't been to the state I want to live in yet. Maybe I'll go out of the country. Maybe I'll go to Ghana. I don't know.
Yeah. And they are very affordable homes in Ghana.
Yeah.
I've actually been looking.
You tell me.
Dead
What would
serious. Me?
Yeah.
I gotta have multiple. If I want $1 million, is that the question?
Yes.
Ask for another million. $1 million ain't gonna take care of what I need to do. That $1 million down, I couldn't even get the house I wanted for $1 million.
Get mine. Okay, go ahead.
The house I want, shout out to Sapphire Homes out here in the Metro Detroit area. Y'all, Sapphire Homes has the most beautiful, I've seen a lot of houses, you guys. I'm an interior designer. I do own my own business. Shout out to 529 Design Studio. Go to 529designs.com if you need, staging or need a consultation. We also do virtual staging, so let us know. But no, they have this beautiful home. Matter of fact, multiple people sent this to me. I'm like, I'm already on here, y'all. I've been following Sapphire since my oldest son put me on years ago. They are a custom home builder. They have this gorgeous home in Bloomfield Hills, which is like the Beverly Hills of Michigan. I like land, right? So there's property out here that I've been kind of looking at and stuff like that, where I would love to have like my own acreage. You know what I'm saying? Like I want acres, okay?
Yeah.
To where I want that pond. My husband wants to live by some water, but I don't need to be too close because I don't want mosquitoes. But I would love to. They have this home. I think it's like 8.5 million. That house. But they.
Then $1 million ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, $1 million ain't gonna do it. They ain't even gonna pay for my damn down payment. But me, I would just pay off my debt, which I have student loans. I'm waiting on the government to wake up. To pay my student loans. Okay.
I know, so irritating.
Undergrad, masters. I need somebody. Sally, I need you to wake up.
Facts.
And then I would definitely reinvest it for myself and my children. And I mean myself as in me, and for my children, my husband and stuff like that or whatever. I would definitely reinvest it. And try to flip it to make 2, 3, 4, 5 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Now these are funny date night questions, and I'm gonna ask you, Talia. Are you ready for this next part? We're gonna transition.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
So these are funny date night questions. You guys can go back and ask your interest, or even your husband or your wife or your fiance, whatever. We want to know, or maybe it's your girlfriends. Like y'all just kicking it, like how Talia and I are just kicking it right now. All right. If you could have a theme song play whenever you entered a room, what would it be? I'm scared.
You sexy mother.
So she playing some Prince, y'all. If y'all don't know Sexy Mother.
Like, how did you not know?
Right. Like, I'm gonna need you to get off this page and go listen. Go to YouTube Music.
Sexy Mother.
Play.
Yes, every time I came in, baby.
I love it. All right. Okay. What is the funniest childhood story your family still tells about you?
The dolls. I'm so sick of the dolls. We have to tell it every time we have a sit down. We got to talk about the dolls.
What are the dolls, Talia?
I have always had a very overactive imagination. Maybe it was, who knows what it was, who knows. But anyway, I used to take the dolls and shake the dolls, and I would be playing with my dolls. And it was like they were alive, and I was playing, and I would play, like, really be in the dolls, into the dolls. Like, we would be really having adventures.
Barbies, y'all.
And so I would take the dolls. Yes, Barbies. And I would take the dolls and shake them and talk to them like this. And other people would see them and they would think I was nuts. And so they would be like, I would be like, man, they'd be like, she'd be shaking those dolls and talking to them like this. And everyone tells that story.
What's the most ridiculous fashion trend you've ever followed?
Oh my God, I still have a picture. The windbreakers. The windbreakers. I hope they never come back.
I love windbreakers.
Oh my God, they look ridiculous. The parachute pants that ballooned out, you like those?
Yes,
horror.
I love it.
Horror.
They were like, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Yes. And we had matching jackets, and I had one when I was a little girl. If I can find this picture, it was blue and it had a rainbow.
Yeah, I remember.
And it goes awful. I hope it never comes back.
I love
never,
it.
ever, ever. What about you? You got to answer that one. What about you?
Me? I thought all of mine were so creative, so it's hard.
Really?
like I laugh at the when we used to I don't know if you did it, but back in the day, you would take like the bottom of your jeans and like tight roll them. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one where I was like, yeah, that probably was like dumb, but now here we have skinny jeans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, whatever. And I mean, I would say one thing that was kind of like, I got it, but it was kind of like, I would never do it again, is, we'd have these huge shirts with leggings, okay?
I was just thinking that.
And the shirts we would then tie up. We would tie up, and they even had little buckle ones. You could even buy the big buckles and stuff.
And put it.
Yeah, and put it to the side. And it's like, well, why would you buy this big shirt that fits like a gown, right?
Yes, I'm
And then
literally
pull
just
it up.
thinking that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that would have been like the wackest or whatever.
But see, I used to like that one because I was going to put that on the list because I was getting ready to say it. But then I was like, but I used to like Auntie Jackie in it.
Yeah.
She used to look cute.
They would, I still know people that still do it. Like, it's still cute. And it's done, but we had scrunchies, y'all. Like, huge scrunchies. Like,
well, she didn't, I don't know if she did the tie on the side, but she used to have the matching because the trend was, it would be matching.
Yeah.
And so it would just be the oversized and then the matching leggings. I thought she looked cute in hers.
Yes.
But,
and back in the day, what I did love, though, it was called attire. They were kind of expensive, but they're called units. Units were the most comfortable and the best freaking outfits, but they were in like a limited type store. And you would go to the mall. I don't know if you remember, but I had like a magenta. It was like a big bodysuit. And they kind of like, and then you would bring the piece of fabric to fit around like your waist. And it would be different colors. So you could get like a black one. It would be, and they kind of like ruched at the ankles. But it was one big zip up. My mom wore them. I wore them.
Girl, you got to show me a picture of this because this sounds like a horror.
Units. And they had polka dot waist. It was like the best. I used to love that. That was a big trend. Y'all, we can bring them back because them boys hugged the stomach. They would hide everything.
Really? Wow. You got to show that one.
All right. What's a funny scene from a movie or TV show that always makes you laugh?
A funny scene that makes me laugh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you always think about like something, even if you in a slumpy mood, you thought about this, you start like laughing, not like hysterically, but you start laughing to yourself like.
Shit. You tell me one while I think of one.
One for me is definitely going to be Friday. The first Friday. When that fool was in that doggone chicken coop. And he was in the chicken coop high as hell. And was in there tweaking and all that kind of stuff, whatever, because I guess they had laced his what you call it. So
yeah,
that is always like in my brain. Plus, I watched Friday so much in undergrad, but that is like one of the moments where I'm like, that always makes me smile.
Okay. Now you made me think of one. Good. I'm glad you got one. We'll stay in the lane. Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. The whole scene when they are eating at his apartment, and the dad and we take the ribbon, we take it out the coat and make it. We coordinate.
Oh yeah.
And all that. Take the rabbit off the coat. Oh, honey, the rabbit's getting old. And then he said, "Don't get pussy whip.
Yeah.
Whoop that pussy." That whole scene to this day is hilarious.
Yes.
I like that movie.
Yeah. I haven't watched that in so long, but also when was it Boomerang when they were in the bed and she had them ugly toes. Was it his toes or her toes?
Oh yeah. She had the corns on her toes.
Yes.
It was her toes. Yeah. It was Leela Rashawn. Yeah. Yes. Hammer time. A woman not fine would have hammer time in her shoes.
Yes. My favorite movie of all time though is Bad Boy, the first one.
Oh, okay.
When Martin was up in that damn attic and those rats were everywhere. And
what? I don't remember that at all.
When he was in the mansion of the drug dealer and they were acting like they were exterminators.
I still don't remember that.
Girl, oh my God. So it is, when I tell you, my husband be like, please stop watching that movie. I love all the Bad Boys. But girl, when that damn, the rat was up there humping on the other one, and he was trying to be quiet. But then also when Martin Lawrence ended up getting high by accident. And when was like, man, look at your pupils. And he was like, oh, what's supposed to look at my pupils? So me and my husband, we say that all the time. Like, how are you supposed to look at our pupils? My pupils.
Are we supposed to look at our pupils? No way. I don't remember any of this.
What? Girl, you gotta watch. Y'all go watch Bad Boy. The next one they working on is supposed to be released in, I think, about a couple months or something like that. Maybe 2025. But Bad Boy 4 is coming out. So I'm super, super, super excited about it. But I love all the Bad Boys. They have never, upset me or anything. Even as these guys have gotten older, I love Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Shout out to them. I absolutely love them. My husband knows that is my go-to. When I was pregnant, it was either Purple Rain or Bad Boys. That was it. I ain't care about nothing else. And some McDonald's chicken nuggets and some ramen noodles.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. If you could be any animal for the day, which one would you choose?
I like horses. So probably a horse or a panther.
Why a panther?
Because I like the way they look. What about you?
A bird.
Okay.
Like an eagle or something exotic, like a parrot or something. I don't know. Because they're just so, free. You know what I'm saying? Like, flying up in the air. It's not that many, prey besides humans. You know what I'm saying? And certain species, man, they just flying in the air. Like, even in the ocean, you're still restricted, you know? Like, in water, you're restricted. All right. These are called Would You Rather. All right? So, the first one was just random questions. The second one was, about, date night. Those are questions you can ask. These are truly Would You Rather. All right. Talia. Because Talia can sing, you guys. And she has an artist background. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So would you rather be a successful songwriter or an aspiring singer?
A successful songwriter.
Okay. So even though you're not singing.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. We just talked about this on the last chapter. Would you rather work a job that makes you miserable but pays well? Or work a job that you love that doesn't pay so well?
Well, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. I'm gonna take. Because I'm not limited to any of these conditions, right?
Here she go, y'all. This is what I'll be talking about. This is the Taurus. I do the same shit with my husband. I can take these same questions, okay? And he'll be like, so does that mean? Answer the goddamn question. I said what I said. That's it. Okay. The question is,
all right. So the job that I
would
love,
you rather
and
work a
it,
job that makes you miserable, pays well, or work a job that you love that doesn't pay so well? Period. Question mark. And
okay,
period.
I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna do the miserable one because I can get out of it. Because if it pays well, I can stack that cash and quit it. If I'm
Okay.
working the job that I love, then I might be working for the rest of my life. It might be fun to work for the rest of my life, but who want to work until they're 95, 100 years old? No, thank you. I'm gonna take the miserable one, stack the cash, be miserable every day because I can be miserable for a little amount of time and then roll out.
Like, I'm happy 9 to 5, but as soon as I leave my damn job, I'm pissed off.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm gonna go with the miserable one, stack the cash, and then leave. Because I'll try to do all the fun things that
Once
I
you get
can.
out.
Yes. And then I'm
9
gonna
to
stack that
5,
cash.
I'm free. Let's go. Let's have fun.
Then I'm gonna stack that and then I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that now if it was a long period of time, no, you should not be miserable for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Because then that will affect your life. But I think if you could take it for a little bit of time and then stack that money and do something else with it, you'd be all right.
Okay. Would you rather live on a deserted island alone or in a large city alone?
Oh, so I gotta be alone in both instances? That's deep. So alone means alone, like no pets?
Y'all heard this, right?
Dang.
Again, the question is, would you rather live on a deserted island alone or in a large city alone? How you take alone? Okay, I'll answer this one. Maybe you can have pets. Maybe you can't.
Oh, that's so tough. Okay, okay, in the city, I feel like the island would be better, but then like the resources would run out. But then there's not gonna be. I mean, in the city, maybe the city. That's so tough. I think I would like the setting of the island, but I feel like with the city, with the island, there might be some tropicals. I feel like you would run out of food on the island. But I know you would run out of food in a city as well, but there would be so many. Like, did people ever exist? Like, were there ever any people there? Like,
you found the old pan of cake and a bowl. That's it. From 100 years ago. It's been deserted.
So, oh, dang, then that's tough. So
it is no one else on this island but you. No one.
I'm gonna go with the island.
Really?
This is some fish I can see. Oh,
really?
All the fish are going. At least I can look at some fish or some birds flying across.
I would not choose an island. Absolutely not. I see it two ways. The way this question is read, I see it the way you're seeing it, as in like you're in a large city alone, literally, like they're like Will Smith's movie.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. I wouldn't want to be on a deserted island. I think in a city I might be like, okay, I can go somewhere else to live, after a few years. And maybe I go, somewhere else. I might be a little scared at times. You know what I'm saying? Like how he was kind of like losing it and zombies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know
you would lose it.
You don't know what's going around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're on an island, like there's nowhere else to go. The ocean or lake is around you. You're stuck like forever. There is no next building. There is no, like, I have to have a change in scenery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, at least in a deserted city, I can go to somebody's penthouse and stay there forever. And then I know there's like an old grocery store. Like, I at least will remember that, oh, this was here. And now there's skyscrapers and I can see things. And there's still that. I can't be where there's 17 palm trees, all sand, a few rodents running around. I got this like bungalow. I can't out.
Well, that's why I asked you. I said in the city. I said you, and that's why you said it's a bucket of paint, and that's it. So I was like, okay, so there was like nothing.
I was like, it's deserted. There's nothing there. You're like.
Well, that's why I was saying in the city, I can understand what you're saying because for that exact reason. I don't know. Okay, but this made me think of a question for you. Mm-hmm. If you had to do one thing forever, what would it be?
What you mean, like one thing? Like a job?
Like Like, if there was one activity that you had to be doing and it was forever, what would you choose?
Playing with my kids.
So you're going to be eternally playing with your kids.
Playing with my kids. Makes you happy.
Okay.
We could be doing all types of different stuff playing.
True.
They could be different ages. They could be, you know, just playing with your kids. Because, I mean, like, I wouldn't want to be driving. I'm never going to reach my destination. You know, like, I'm just driving. I don't want to be walking. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to reach my destination. I don't want to be doing hair. I don't want to be, you know, like, playing with my kids. There's a significant amount of joy that comes from that. Yeah. And you can do a variety of different things. So,
sure.
Play with my kids.
Okay.
Right. Would you rather change the past to avoid the hurt, or would you do it all over again?
Change the past to avoid the hurt, or do the same mistake all over again? Well, I don't want to do the same shit. So I'm going to change the past. If it was something that I can go back and change, if I could go back and say, hey man, when you make that move, terrible decision. When you talk to that man, terrible decision. You know, yes, I would absolutely do that. I'm not a regret, I'm not a person that regrets anything, but if you're giving me the option, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. That's a hard one for me because I feel like even in the most janky positions I have been in my life so far, I learned something from it, and it kind of carved who I am today. You know what I'm saying? But some people say, how do you know what happiness is if you don't know sadness? And vice versa. It's not just one way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like, I don't know. That's a tricky question for me, for sure. So, I don't know. That's a weird one for me. So, all right. My other question for you, which kind of correlates with that a little bit, but would you rather dream every night of the one who broke your heart, or erase everything about them from your mind?
Deuces.
Damn!
I could care less.
So you never...
I couldn't care less.
So you would erase everything, like they never existed in your mind. Even the...
Wonderful!
Damn. I'm sorry.
No, it's not something to be sorry about, but it would be.
So you didn't have enough good memories where you're like, yeah, like I wouldn't want to lose that memory. At least that's something.
Why? No.
Damn. I'm sorry, man. You ain't experienced. I'm sorry.
You're making it way more dramatic than what it is. To me, it's like, what a dream about? That's ridiculous. No. See ya. Wouldn't want to be.
See ya. And this is why we have 50 Shades of Life. Wow.
I don't want to care about your good or your bad. See you.
All right. These are ones you guys can take back to your coworkers. You can have this conversation just to, break the ice, or while you're eating lunch in the break room, ask these questions, you guys.
I don't eat lunch in the break room.
Okay. Would you rather misplace your car keys or your phone?
Ugh, car keys.
You would rather misplace your car keys over your phone?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I lose both all the time. So I feel like...
So if you misplace your car keys...
Yeah.
Versus
I
a phone...
find them. Huh?
No, if you I can't, they're gone. Like, I misplaced my car keys.
Okay. That's okay. We can call the phone. We can find the phone, the car keys. Okay, so you're saying, what do you mean misplaced? Misplaced means you misplaced them, but that doesn't mean they're lost forever.
Like, man, them boys are gone for 5-10 days. You can't find your keys now. Your keys or your phone. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to... I can go get another goddamn phone in my car. So I ain't trying to lose my keys to my car.
Whatever. Well, my car is on its last leg.
That's why you said that.
It's fine. I mean, it's still rolling. It's paid for and everything. But
that's why you said that. I'm like.
I mean, no, I'm glad to have a car that works and it's good. It's not giving me any problems. But I mean,
would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
I'd be the invisible woman, I think.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell me yours?
I was thinking. Well, see, this is my question. This is a Talia question, okay? So, because I've asked this, I've asked this, and I've been asked this question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, when you think like you're invisible, that doesn't mean like you can fly. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just pop up in China and you normally in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people get this like automatic, like those two superhero pieces come together. And it's kind of like, oh, they were like, oh yeah, I would just pop up in, like I've even heard someone say, I would pop up in my ex's house just to see this, like that type of stuff. I'm like, yeah, but you saying like, it's not like you have that second superhero thing. So I would have to say probably fly, because invisible, unless I can fly and be invisible. Like I want to be in certain places like this. Like, let me see what's happening over here. Let me see. But if I have to still walk everywhere I gotta go to or drive everywhere and it's 100% normal, just I'm invisible,
That's hilarious, though. Can you see the car? You would just F people up, though.
Yeah.
The car's just moving
those
and
are
you're invisible. I love that.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Those are two things that I have always loved, is being able to fly, hence the bird. And then the invisible part, like the fly on the wall type thing. You know what I'm saying? But I want my superhero piece to be, I can like zoom into places. Like I just, and be invisible. It says, would you rather spend the night in a known haunted house or go swimming in the Amazon River?
I ain't messing with that river. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. The Amazon, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it is way too many things out there. Have you seen the snakes? Have you seen the movie on Anaconda?
Yeah, snakes is crocodiles.
Ain't no way. I mess with the spirits. I mess with the spirits before I mess with that. Absolutely not. No, thank you. 0 out of 10. No. No, I'm sorry. I like to watch people do. There's this guy that I follow right now that just walks in the Everglades barefoot and with alligators and all that. It's fun to watch, but I would not do it.
Yes, it's crocodiles, piranhas, parasites,
all kinds of stuff.
Right.
No, absolutely. No way. You couldn't convince me.
I'd rather mess with the spirits.
Yeah, give me the spirits. Give me the spirits. I can make it for one night.
What would you guys do?
Out there?
Do you guys want to go through the Amazon River, or do you guys want to spend the night?
Unless you're going to put me encased in something, like when you say I'm in the Amazon.
Right. And
like
you
if you're like
in the water. You can't see shit in the water.
I mean, if you put me inside of like a bulletproof, impenetrable kind of thing, and you could float me out there and nothing could get it to me, then no, I would be okay. But any other time, give me the spirits.
Give me the spirits, Lord. All right. Would you rather be able to speak a foreign language or know sign language?
I feel like I would discriminate against the poor sign language people, but probably a foreign language. What? I know. They probably are going to be like, why don't you want to know our language? Probably a foreign language.
Yeah. I would say the same, because you can use it more frequently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like if you're in help or something. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know like ASL. But one thing I have never seen, just me myself, I've never seen anyone do another foreign language's sign language. I've only seen ASL. I've never seen like Spanish, German, Asian, like whether it's Chinese, Japanese. I've never seen anyone else do.
That's true.
I've never even seen it on like
TV.
Pinterest or anything that says, you know what I'm saying? So has anybody, like, I don't know. Like, I just thought about that. Like, I've never seen any other language ever. And I watched Spanish stations. I've watched.
Well, let's Google it.
All types of stuff. I don't know. Let me see.
Is
there like a global sign language? I mean, because it's different languages, so you can't be speaking in English to somebody who speaks Spanish in American Sign Language. They got different alphabets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree. It's probably, I don't know if it's a universal one. Probably not.
Ghanaian Sign Language episode. So it says sign language varies country by country. There is no universal sign language. Different languages are used in different countries or regions. For example, it is the British Sign Language, BSL, is a different language from ASL. And Americans who know ASL may not understand BSL. Wow.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I never knew that. I just was like, completely ignorant to that whole thing. So, wow, that's crazy. All right, you guys. So we are super excited to have you guys here. I don't even know. I can't pull it up right now because I'm utilizing my wonderful Samsung device to record my face. So I cannot check this out. But I don't know how many subscribers we have as of today. I think we were at 3862 about 7 days ago.
We're pretty close to 4,000. Coming up on it.
So come on down and hit the subscribe button. Okay. But keep listening to all of our episodes, you guys. We have talked about so many awesome things in our previous 13, 14 chapters. This one was very different, just something unique for us to do.
To get to know us better.
Yeah. And, just to have, we have moments where we don't feel like interviewing people.
Yeah.
Moments where it's just Talia and I, we just sitting here talking. So hopefully you guys still love and like us. Please do continue to follow us. If you have questions that you want to ask us, please do hit us up at 50shadesoflife@gmail.com. That is 50SHA8DES of life@gmail.com. We are developing our website, you guys, which we already have the domain for. It is everything that we have is the same, which is www.50shadesoflife.com. So it's literally 50SHA8DES of life.com. That will be launched, I don't know when, but we are working on it, and maybe we will even have merch. So super excited about that. And Talia and I are we did discuss, we haven't discussed it again, but having maybe a live episode or something like that. Maybe we definitely will have one or two guests coming up. And then Talia, you had a couple of different subjects as well that she wants to talk about sex, you guys. So
that is not true. That is not what we were talking about. We were going to talk about we're going to talk about your vaginas. So that's yes.
And
we're going to talk
Veronica, she wants to come back when we talk about that. She was like, bring me back on. Anytime y'all talking about sexual organs, bring me back on. So
so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about your vagina health and all that. So that's what we're going to do. Of course, we'll have some more. That's what we're going to do, though. We're going to save that for late night with Raquel and Talia, 50 Shades After Dark. All right? Behind the paywall.
Yes. Again, love you guys so much. Please do comment, follow us on Spotify, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook, and what else are we on? That's it, I think. But we are asking questions, you guys, not only here but also on Patreon. Please do subscribe. You can even become a paid subscriber, like we have mentioned before. You have different perks and benefits that we will be launching in the very near future. So please do, you guys, listen. And thank you for listening all the way through, because I hope you guys have fun. But all right, love you guys. Stay tuned.
Good night. Deuces. Whenever you're listening. Good night, good morning, whatever.
Right. See you in 2 Thursdays. All right, deuces.
Black business, running up these dishes, fresher than them dishes.
Tell your grant your wishes, I'm a tarot reading witness.
Yeah.